everybody. So, I decided to make a series of videos. And yes, I'm making all the videos in the same day because I'm busy. Duh. So I'm wearing the same shirt. My hair is in the same way. I'm not going to change it up. No. Silly. Anyways, today I decided that I wanted to talk about things art related and also spiritual related in our practices and how we can incorporate the two together to help us with our inspiration and empower us just to do it. Okay, I have other videos where I just tell you, if you have an idea, just do it. Don't think too much. If anything, don't think at all. Just do it. Just create what you have in your mind. Now, yes, I have notes, guys. I have notes, okay? I've got pregnancy brain. I can't remember what I just said 3 seconds ago. So, if I look down, forgive me if you don't like that, okay? I have to look at my notes. But I wanted to kind of share with you not so much a ritual that I do before I create my art, but my mindfulness. You can, by all means, create yourself a ritual or some kind of routine to do before you come in and create your work in your workspace. Now, I have a large studio, and that's only because I make creations and I sell them. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to come up with some huge space and come up with a bunch of different art supplies. Not at all. You can sit at your kitchen table. You can sit in your backyard. You can go to a park. You can work on this little tiny canvas if painting is your thing, or get your quilt out and start quilting. I mean, that is a form of your art, okay? I don't want you to feel overwhelmed and think that you have to go to the store and buy $100 worth of art supplies. It's just this. Don't think like that, please. It will hinder. It will hinder you. Okay, that's if you've ever heard of a writer's block, it kind of can lead to the artist block, where you want to create, but then you feel like I can't. Okay, so your ego steps in and tells you, oh, you're not good enough, you don't have this, you don't have that. That's when this little critter right here comes into play and you shelf him. This is a rendition of my ego. Okay, I created him so I could put him in check, because sometimes I find myself sitting here at my desk and I'm thinking, okay, I can't do that. Why? It's too similar to somebody else's work, or it's not original enough. I fall into that trap a lot where I think I have to create something that's original. It's just not the case, okay? Obviously, I don't want to copy somebody's work. I mean, that's not right. But if I can get inspired by somebody's work, by all means, yes, I will. So sometimes I gotta tell him. I keep him on my desk. Some people can't work like that, okay? I keep him in my face. I want him there. I want to be aware of him. Yes, I call it a him, okay? It can be a her. It can be a whatever. Whatever, okay? It's your choice. I choose to label him a him, okay? Yes. It's a little bit of my feminist coming out, okay? Cut me some slack. Anyways, I love guys. I do. I love them. But yeah, I totally got off topic there. I'm sorry, guys. I went on a little rant. It's normal, but hey, coming back. Okay. So yeah, I created him. I did not name him, but I let him sit on my desk and I tell him to shut up. I do. I tell him to shut up. I say, hey, you can't step in. This is my space. This is my time. I'm going to create regardless of what you say. Anyways, yes, so he sits there. Totally forgot the whole reason why I brought him up, but still, you get the point. Just do your work. Do what is you have your ideas. If you have to sketch them out, take that time to say, hey, I have this great idea. I'm going to sketch it out. I have to write this down, blah, blah. I do it at 3 o'clock in the morning, y'all. I got up at 4 o'clock this morning just to write out all of my ideas of what I want to talk to you about. Inspiration is not very nice to me sometimes. It knows that I need my sleep because I have an alien growing inside me. No, I'm just kidding. He's my alien, okay? Anyways. At 27 weeks pregnant, I'm tired. And it still says, hey, let's get this idea written down. I'm sitting there with my phone, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to jot this down because if I don't jot it down, you're never going to let me go back to sleep. Because then the hamster's running, and it's like, oh, I got this idea, and I got this one, and this one, and this one. It's okay. If you find yourself just writing stuff down, and you're doing it for months and months and months, and you haven't picked up a paintbrush, or you haven't picked up any clay, or whatever your choice of medium is, you have a problem. Now, I'm talking about those moments of you're in a grocery store and you happen to see something that's cute and it inspires you to think, oh, I can make my own of whatever it is. Jot it down, go home, and do it. Okay, I'm not telling you to jot it down and be like a month later, say, oh yeah, I had that idea. I was going to do that idea. Now I just don't remember what the idea exactly was. So try not to hesitate to do something, just do it. I don't care if it turns out to be a big pile of mush, which, yes, I've encountered big piles of mush. Some things work out, some things don't. And the funny thing is, when I created my protection dolls, I had no rhyme or reason to what I was doing. And they happen to be like my biggest, people love them. And to me, I'm like, these are so simple, people aren't going to love these. You know, again, I had to tell my ego to shut up and be like, okay, you have to share them to get any kind of input back. But they are a big inspirational tool to people. And it was in a moment where I didn't think about it. It was in a moment where I just let the energy work through my fingers and I created it. So that's how that works. Inspiration, if you block it, it's not going to come to you. If you create an environment, especially being mindful, it's going to come to you and it's going to be like, let's play. Let it, okay? Just let it be. And yeah, so that's what I had to say about that. And I don't think I had any other points on here. I'm trying to, I know I've been off of YouTube for quite some time. And I want to make videos that get to the point and help you. And instead of me rambling, I can ramble. Okay, yeah, like I am right now. Anyways, I can do that. It's just me. But I want to have some kind of content in there that's going to help you think. And I don't want to tell you what to do. I don't want the ideas that I give you to be cookie cutter. This is just, I mean, you can do it by all means. I have no control over what you do. If I show you something, if I tell you how to do something or show you what I'm doing, and you feel that you want to do it exactly that way, then it doesn't bother me because it's not going to turn out exactly that way because it has the essence of you in it, okay? But I don't want to encourage you to do that. I want to encourage you to say, hey, maybe if I did this, you know, or I can put a little bit of my own spin to this. That's what I want to happen, okay? I want to give you guys that little tiny spark, and then I want you to take it into that huge flame kind of thing, all right? And again, if you don't, you know, you gotta work up to that. If you're not quite there with that confidence, I want you to work up to it, which is perfectly fine. Start little, work big. You want to go out with the whole thing, start big. That's your call, okay? I just want to be here. If you have any questions, if you have an idea and you need some tips or pointers, by all means, email me. Get on Facebook, get on Instagram, message me. I'm here, okay? I will help you with whatever it is, even if it's a mind thing. You know, you need some clarity here or clarity there, or more steps on how to get to that point where you want to be as an artist, okay? Even if you're a weekend artist, right? It's all about practicing. It's all about getting in there, getting your hands dirty, whatever you are creating, and doing it on a daily basis. So that is part of your ritual. That can be part of your practice. For me, I have my hands in it all the time. So I don't really have to pay attention to that being my focus. You know, my focus in my practice is being mindful of the energy that I'm putting behind it. And because I've worked with clay and I've worked with any art material over time, that's secondary. Now, if you're new to it and you don't know a material, obviously you got to pay attention, be mindful of that, and practice with it. Okay, it's not. Some people are gifted; they can pick it up, they can work with it right off the bat, and that's beautiful. But for like me, it's taken me 5 years to practice polymer clay. It's taking me a long time to practice air dried clay, and how it works and to master it and how to make it the way that I want to, create with it. So just know sometimes it's a slow process, and you have to be mindful of it, and you have to be kind to yourself, okay? Later on in this video series, I will talk about self-love in our art practice, and I will give you some ideas as well. So keep an eye out for that. If you want to check out my shop, go ahead and do it. It's at ArtisticMysticfinds.com, and you will see all the goodies that I create in my practice, okay? Yeah, by all means, reach out. I have an email address, and I have my Facebook. You can always contact me on there. And as always, thank you for stopping by and listening to me. And I hope you got something from this. I will see you soon. Bye, guys.